Marriage at its most beautiful, built on a godly foundation. Marriage reveals its most beautiful side when it is built on a godly foundation. Not on emotions, not on money, not on convenience, but on God. Many people enter marriage asking, "What can this person do for me?" But a godly marriage begins with a different question. How can we honor God together? The Bible tells us in Psalm 127:1, "Unless the Lord builds the house, the builders labor in vain." Marriage is not just a relationship, it is a house. And every house must have a foundation. If that foundation is weak, storms will expose it. But when the foundation is God, the same storms that break other marriages only make this one stronger. A godly marriage does not mean a perfect marriage. It means a submitted marriage. When God is at the center, love becomes patient instead of reactive. Forgiveness becomes a lifestyle, not a struggle. Humility replaces pride. Commitment stands firm even when feelings change. In a godly marriage, spouses don't fight each other. They fight for the marriage. The world teaches us that marriage is about happiness. God teaches us that marriage is about holiness. Happiness comes and goes, but holiness produces peace, and peace is what keeps a marriage standing when life becomes heavy, when money is tight, when prayers seem unanswered, when misunderstandings arise. A godly husband loves his wife not just with words, but with sacrifice, just as Christ loved the church. Ephesians 5:25. A godly wife respects and supports her husband, not out of fear, but out of trust in God's order. Ephesians 5:33. When both spouses submit to God, submission to each other no longer feels like weakness, it becomes strength. A marriage built on God becomes a safe place, a place where wounds are healed, not reopened, a place where growth is encouraged, not stifled, a place where prayer replaces arguments and faith replaces fear. And this is important to understand. A godly marriage is not sustained by feelings. It is sustained by daily choices, choosing to pray together, choosing to forgive quickly, choosing to speak life instead of death, choosing God, even when it's hard. When God is the foundation, marriage becomes more than a union. It becomes a testimony that love can endure, that grace can restore, that two imperfect people can reflect a perfect God. So if you desire a beautiful marriage, don't just look for the right person. Become the right person before God. Because when God builds the marriage, no storm can destroy what He has established. Amen. Like, comment, and share.